Yo, what's going on, world? Ainsley D here, taking a breather within the woods. Want to shoot a quick video. Let's talk about this unemployment that's going on. We got recession that they don't really want to talk about. And what else we got going on? Stock market. Stock market is dropping like crazy right now. So let's talk about this unemployment and the recent amount of layoff that's going on in the third quarter, which will be the fourth quarter calendar year, but fiscal year is actually the first quarter. So a lot of things are going to go down for October, November, December. You got elections coming around November. So in a way, the unemployment report is not exactly saying what it's supposed to be saying, because a lot of people out there, they're unemployed, but they don't want to go through the whole process of claiming unemployment, going through the whole process, because sometimes it's a little challenge, trying to get all the information right, try to get what you're supposed to get, contact with the right people. Sometimes you might have to go through a hearing and things like that. So some people get frustrated and they don't want to go through the day by day where they have to keep claiming each week, claiming unemployment, claiming that they're unemployed at the same time, putting down where they apply to jobs and stuff like that. So it kind of become a task itself. So a lot of people is not talking about the unemployment, and unemployment is rising, but the number's not going to say it because at the same time, we got election coming around the corner. Things don't want to be seem as drastic as it is right now. And if you look at technology and what's going on, you can tell things is changing, right? So with the unemployment, inflation, it's definitely a recession. You got the GDP report coming out. Things is not looking too good in the GDP report. They kind of screwing these reports, making it seem the way that they want it to seem because the election's around the corner. So they don't want things to seem as drastic as it is. But after the election or once October hit, we're going to start seeing a lot of changes. And you can start seeing the changes now if you look at the stock market. So we got the recession, we got the inflation. Inflation's continuing to rise. Food and groceries still on the rise. The Fed just raised up interest rate, what, 0.75 basis points, 75 basis point, which is about 0.75%. And they're gonna do it again, I think, maybe not October, but probably November after election. So we'll see how that goes. But they will be raising the interest rate up some more points. So that means by the end of the year, they probably gonna be raising the interest rate up to about an extra 3%. So how does that figure with your finances? So say you have a credit card that's at 15% APR, and by the end of the year, the APR go up to 3%. So instead of paying 15% APR, you'll be paying about 18% APR. So if you make a $100 purchase, instead of paying $15 APR interest on that, you'll be paying about $18, and it might add up to more by the middle of 2023. So I'm just going to shoot this video because a lot of people not talking about the inflation. A lot of people is not talking about the recession. A lot of people is not talking about like just a whole variety of things because it's going to be a recession. The GDP report came out and not really talking about the recession because they want to have like 3 GDP report of negative numbers. So we got to see how that is. But man, it's going to be crazy, right? Yeah, I'm out in the woods. Y'all hear? I'm out in the woods. Like, hear that? Uh-huh. Hawks and everything. They good. They good. They great. It's the humans that we got to worry about. Recession, inflation, unemployment, and the stock market. So let's go back to the stock market. So say you have some money in your 401k, 403k, whatever you have, your IRA, and it's most likely invested in the stock market, ETFs, mutual funds, all type of things like that. If you go ahead and check your account, I guarantee your account is going to be different than it was, say, about 2 years ago. Say after when the pandemic first hit. So if you go ahead and check your retirement account, you're definitely going to see that the numbers are changing. You definitely probably have losses in your account. You're not really sure what to do, but there's a way to get around it. And there's a lot of options out there. So we can start studying the finance, start studying personal finance, start studying the market, see how the money market move, see what kind of news come out and how it makes the whole market change. Um, Unemployment rising. And it's crazy because it's a lot of people, a lot of companies hiring, but they're hiring and they want people to do more than what they're paying for. So if you come in and you get a job for about maybe the job is paying $15 an hour, but they want you to do a job that's $18 an hour. They want you to do a little extra. So a lot of people are not going into the workforce because they feel that their skills, they're not getting paid what their skills are worth. So we got recession, that's not really being talked about. We got inflation definitely being talked about because you see the gas price, see the food price. People are cutting back from going to grocery stores and more going towards like Dollar General or the Dollar Tree stores and picking up groceries there. And even with that, those stores are limited because of the supply chain. So then you have people going to dollar menus, fast food. You can tell that the recession is here because most people, if they don't want to go to an expensive restaurant or buy groceries, groceries are limited. The best other option will be a fast food restaurant. You drive by a fast food restaurant, you hit up the value menu, the dollar menu, and you be able to feed your family with that. But it's a lot going on, ladies and gentlemen. It's bugging me because we're not seeing it more in the media of what's going to be coming in the next 12 to 16 months. The next 12 to 16 months is going to be very serious. This winter is going to be a cold winter. You can even look at the hurricane. The hurricane that's out in the oceans right now. We got category 3s and 4s, and it's like what, the middle of the hurricane season. Usually have like categories 2 and 3 around this time, and then the 4s and the 3s and the 4s come later on in the season. But check out what's going on with the weather. Check out what's going on with the wind energy, with water energy, the oil price. It's just a lot of things we got to look at, a lot of variables that we got to look at, that we got to check out what's going on in the next 10 to 16 months. 10 to 16 months, be prepared. Just be prepared. Don't be scared. Just be prepared. Do what you got to do. Knuckle down. Be prepared for a cold winter. Oil prices will go back up when the winter hit. After elections, you're going to have heating costs, gas costs, diesel prices haven't moved. Even though regular gas price went down, the diesel price remained the same from it did in the summer, and that will be going up. So that's going to affect the supply chain. Just so a wide variety of things. I just want to come on here, let a little bit out, just what's on my mind, what my opinion is. I'm going to be doing some more videos and things like that about it because I've been doing a lot of reading, a lot of research, and the main media, the mainstream industry, the trending topics, they're not talking about this stuff because they really don't want people to be talking about it. But it's going to be a serious winter, end of 22 to 23, 2023. From right now until I say about in another year, it's going to be serious. So we got to knuckle down. Got to be ready. It's going to be a lot of things going on. You can see petty crime is on the rise. You can see just this basic BS going on. So once again, it's Ainsley D. Hope you got some value out of this. Somebody get out the woods before the owners of the woods start coming through here, the animals and things. So once again, it's Ainsley D. Hope you got some value out of this. Please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Peace.